Boom. Greetings, everyone. Janik, your host, back in the tube. It's official. Started. So, today we're going to talk about pain. Yeah, pain and torture. Because that's what we do to ourselves a lot. We don't need anybody else to inflict us pain or torture. We do it pretty much on our own. Hold on, let me get rid of the banners. Okay, this one. That's it. So, hold on. Here we'll go with this. Sounds good. Or this. Yeah, still very appropriate. Winter is at near the end. It's near the end for sure. It's ending, and it's a very good vibe. Spring is at our door very soon. Today we're gonna review a few stuff. And what did I say in the title? Something about pain. Yeah, your decisions determines your future, and not your circumstances. That's the thing. It's often we will pretending that our circumstances are what shapes our destiny. Like, what happened to you is you're victim of your circumstances. I think it's all about decision. It's all about decision and what kind of decision you take in the present moment today for you to have a brighter future, because we all want something bright in the future. We all want more abundance, more love, more caring, more. If it's material stuff you're looking for, it's your thing. It's not. I'm not so much of a materialistic person, but I still, like everyone, I'm not differently. We like. It's a material age. So, yeah. So everything goes along with it. So I think it's really about our decision and the way we are able to, and what kind of mood or vibe we're in to take those decisions also will be impacted your future big time. So what kind of decision are you going to take today so tomorrow doesn't look like today? That's the thing, is our days. Exactly, it says it. Our days, it's like we are in a daze, because each and every day look the same. And unless you do something to evolve today, you will devolve again tomorrow. So what's the point of being on a continuous path of devolution? I get it. Awareness. That's what it's all about. Because you don't know you are devoluting. You don't know that you don't know that you don't know. But if you can't admit that to yourself that you don't know, you will always be on that path of devolution, not even knowing, thinking you're doing something great. You're doing something when in reality you're busy doing nothing. Because if you're not for praising higher and divine in whatever form you want, you are on the path of devolution, because that's the only way you will evolve, is if you are humble, honest, and you recognize that there is higher and divine in this world. I think it's evident when we look around. Well, I'm not talking about God or anything like that, just about divine, about the force. I think we can all feel the force, but no, not everyone. Not everyone, because some look into temples and stuff, because that's probably one of the major avenue we venture in is buildings. We like buildings because we think we're going to find some concrete evidence of life, but very often it's not something that is very supportive of our vibration. That's the thing. It's take as long as I think as long as we take decisions that is supportive of our vibe, of keeping our vibration alive and positive. I think it's a win-win situation. Yes, my people. Anybody here? Nobody here. It's okay. Anyway, I'm used to. It's recorded, like I say all the time. I do it live, not because I want to attract a whole bunch of people. It's just I like to do it live because I put myself on the spot. Like I gotta stretch to do this. Like I can't say, "Oh, I'll stop, exit, and go back after." No, there's no exit. You get it raw. Yes, my people. And the raw, that's another word I want to bring up to PT because when you look at the word raw, the anagram of raw, I think that's what you call an anagram, is war. So if you don't, and it's the same thing, I think it has a direct signification there. And I think if you are not eating raw food, you are at war on your body. Does it make sense? Because raw food is excellent for us. It's very often more flavorful than cooked food. So, yeah, it is very important to introduce raw food in your diet, definitely. Even if it's just like eating carrots. Often that's what I will grab. Like I always have a bunch of carrots in the water in my fridge. And very often I just go by the fridge and instead of grabbing anything that's not supportive to my evolution, junk food, or but there's not much junk in my house, but other stuff that I could eat, but I prefer take carrots and eat them raw. So I end the war on my body because that's also, the decision you take concerning the stuff you eat also will impact directly your future. Like it will, you are what you eat, right? So if you're not careful today of what you eat, like if you eat French fries all your life, you probably look like a patate. Tu vas ressembler d'une patate frite à un moment donné. Tu sais, fait que all the decisions you take in every aspect of your life will impact your life definitely, and especially I think there's maybe two major areas: the food choice and the vibe choice. What kind of vibe you decide to entertain, to focus on, to put your attention? Huh? Good question, eh? Old age is like everything else. To make a success of it, you got to start young. Yeah. I'll review a few notes. Discipline and intent are like nitro and glycerin. Discipline and intent. Harmless by themselves, but if mixed together, they're explosive. Discipline is the vehicle for your success, and intent is the fuel. Definitely the fuel, but that's what we're missing, and that's why we're creating pain and torture for our own being because we're lacking fuel. We think we don't have what it takes because it's for a special select club of people to do that. It's for you as much as it is for others to rise and to take control of their life. If you're not controlling your life, someone else is. If you don't have a control, and again, a control is huge, but you don't want to have control. You want to have a grip on your life. If not, someone else will grab it for you. To me, it's anyway. It is common sense, but that's the thing. Our common sense is not common practice. Yeah. We get the leaders. A fascinating thing about life is you can't get out alive. So might as well have a good time. No, I know I'm not gonna get out alive from here, but what I'm gonna wait to have what it takes to you bring to life what it takes to do your thing. Like it's not something that's infused in you. I think no one come here with the infused science and infused knowledge and infuse everything. You work on it, and then you become knowledgeable, or you become trustworthy, or whatever. Like you have the potential to work on yourself at any time. So in life, if you don't go, if you, in life go after what you want as if your life depends on it, because guess what? It does. It does depend on it. And if you're not, like I said, taking action today towards something brighter, well, you're gonna stay in the dark. Pain, torture, hell, boredom, boredom. I'm never bored. Boredom, I don't know what is that. I'm never bored. Like I always find something useful to do. Either write, I like to write a lot. Like I write all my stuff by hand in my book. I have a few books. I write stuff, quotes, and things that I think about. Because that's what happens when you cut the distraction. Suddenly you'll start to think and like be infused with some kind of a positivity also, and that will bring the inspiration, if you can say. Yeah, the inspiration. Yeah, you become very inspired because the breath is the order placer. So that's why we say, oh, you're inspired. Yeah, because I breathe and I notice my breathing. Yeah. So if you consider the fact that your life depends on it, that you have to do something today, you will do it. But it's because we're billionaires with time. We don't think we have what it takes. We feel very insignificant because we have been conditioned this way to think that we're little specks in outer space or something like stardust. Stardust. Like, give me a break, stardust. Oh, come again for this one. You can either live your dream or live your fears. Hmm, that's a good one. And again, you can either live your dreams or your goals or your aspiration or your projects, or like dreams is a big word. It sounds like you're asleep and unconscious, because but you are still conscious when you are sleeping. It's just probably the subconscious part. So yeah, if you don't program your life, life will program you. Definitely. Definitely. If you don't take action to clear, first of all, start washing your brain, unlearn everything you have learned, let go of all that nonsense. All the stuff that is not supportive to your reprogramming, let it go. Because by reprogramming, is it possible to be reprogrammed? Yeah, in some way. I think in some way it's kind of possible. Not all the program can go away because the operating system is there. It's the alphabet 1, 2, 3, ABC 1, 2, 3. So I don't think this can go away from your head, from your brain, but you can start knowing what are these words you're using. No, what are you talking about? The words, but even that we don't question nothing, not even what comes out our mouth. So how do you think we're gonna question anything else? We don't even question the words we're using. We're just using them, just like the body. We don't question what's this organ's for, what this, how should I treat it, the way I should nurture it. No, we're just using the body. We have no clue how it functions, but we're using it, and most of the time destroying it with pain and torture, and because the torture come a lot from the food we eat, from the energy you ingest. If the energy if the energy is negative, well, That's what you will feel, negativity in your life. If you eat food that are alive and positive, you feel the whole thing. You feel it very, very strongly. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, fear, false evidence appearing real. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Patience and engaging in persistent action. That's, just that can bring you so far. Just persistent action on a daily basis, doing it every day, can change your vibe completely, can bring you to such a high evolution path. Crazy. How we have the possibility to rise and again to the top, but the top, not to be on top of each other. I think you should have your own mountain and climb it and exactly get on top, but that requires patience. Like, will you climb a mountain if you're not patient? No, you'll probably go back down. So patience and persistent action, daily stuff. Like, if you climb a mountain, you don't stop in the middle. You go all the way to the top. Definitely. That is all worth it. Oh yeah. So this was a smaller session because I have to go with my son. So I'll probably mostly will be back later on. But yeah, beware of the decisions you take. Take positive decision based on positive input. Often it's the input that we're working with that is off. So yeah. And rise and grind. Do your best. Don't stress. Forget the rest. Yeah. And large up. I'll see you a little later on.